Welcome to PWine. I get so excited saying that. Before we start the actual episode, Emily said yes to her wedding dress on Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday, so she's got a little. I said yes, fine. Has he got wine in?
Yes.
Yes. I thought you were going to say she's got lemonade in. Oh, it's got wine in. What are you drinking?
I am drinking a Pinot Grigio. What are you drinking?
I've got a Ned Savvy Bee.
Ooh.
It almost looks water-like on the camera.
Yeah, I was going to say that doesn't look
Sauvignon Blanc.
savvy bee.
It's Savvy Bee.
Oh, we've got our drinks. Now we just need to talk about Formula One.
Yeah. Let's get started. So we are at an M. We're at an M. We're at Montreal this weekend.
You know what that means.
I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx it.
What I will say
Sorry?
what I will say is Melbourne was Sainz, Ferrari.
Yep.
Miami was Lando, McLaren.
Yep.
Monaco was Charles, Ferrari. So is it Mr. Piastri Leclerc's time?
Piastri, Leclerc, Stroll, if he's going for that this week.
Yeah.
By Lawrence this weekend.
I wonder what fraction of Canadian Oscar is.
Yeah, I've not seen any tweets or whatever they're called now on X.
Yeah.
Not seen anything, so we're at Montreal.
Yeah. Tell us about Montreal, Em.
It is 2.71 miles long, which is 4.361 kilometers, and we've got 70 laps of racing. And it will be actual racing. It's not going to be like Monaco, it'll just follow each other around.
Yes, but Canada is a notorious track for difficult overtaking.
Yes, but there will be some.
They will, hopefully.
And we've got 13 corners.
Which is quite small.
It's quite small, and there's 2 DRS zones, and they're pretty much a corner apart.
Oh, I thought there was 3 DRS zones.
According to my book.
So, yeah, when I looked,
One,
yeah, one.
14, and 2 there. There's 3
So,
DRS detection zones.
Yeah.
2 DRS zones.
Mm.
Sorry, there's 14 corners in this one.
Yeah, I could see the 3 DRS detection zones, but then I couldn't see anything actual 3 DRS zones, so I just assumed there was 3.
No. These DRS detection zones throw you off sometimes.
Yeah. Never mind. There's DRS.
Wow, we've still got it.
Why we still got it. But that is a conversation
For another episode, so then you get my head around it.
Yeah, I need to not give myself an aneurysm.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at it today whilst having the list as long as the corridor of work to do. And I was like, no, this is gonna hit my brain.
I think I've read it about 4 times and I'm like, no.
I've looked at the pretty pictures.
I understand the car, don't understand the new rules.
I've not even looked at the new rules yet. So, but that's, like I said, that's a conversation for a complete.
Yeah, when we've got another guest, she's going to explain it to us. Decided.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough.
So yeah, it's a notorious track for being wet, full of groundhogs.
Yes.
And the Wall of Champions. So yeah, in the past 10 years, sorry, no, past 12 years, we've only not raced here twice. That was 2020 and 2021. I'm assuming both is to do with COVID.
Yes.
But we've only had 4 winners in the past 12 years.
Shall I try and guess?
Yes, you try and guess.
Right. Verstappen,
Yeah,
Hamilton,
yeah,
Danny Rick,
yeah,
and Vettel.
yes.
I think I'm all right.
But all right. Extra point if you can name the year Danny Rick won.
2014.
I like these games. We should play this every episode.
Yeah. Like, let's test Emily's knowledge. In the year 1961. No!
And the track is named after local hero.
Yeah.
And he earned it through driving for Ferrari. And when I say local hero, I'm not talking about Lance Stroll.
No, it's not the circuit of Stroll.
No. Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. I think I've said that right.
You pronounce Villeneuve right, anyway.
Okay, well, that's all that matters, really. But Montreal, some of Montreal's races are some of my favourites, especially the 2019.
Yeah, we've had some epic things. Before we go on to that, though, my little tyre segment.
Okay.
We're on the medium, soft, and softest again.
Why? What
I
does
don't know,
it take Pirelli?
like I feel like Pirelli's even given up on their own thing because they've released this week the tyre compounds for Canada, but they've also released the tyre compounds for Spain, Austria, and the UK.
Right.
So
I'm very interested to see if in 2 weeks' time when we do Spain's episode, if they're the same compounds.
Oh no! So Austria, Spielberg's going to be the same compound.
Yeah, but you would think so because it's the same wet weather.
Yeah. But no, Barcelona is on the C1, C2, and C3s. So you got the medium, hard, and hardest.
Ooh.
And it's the same for Silverstone as well.
I don't know if that's going to. We might see some wet to Silverstone then.
I'm hoping for some full wets at some point.
Maybe this weekend. But lap record, who holds it? Because we want to answer it.
I know, pick me. Valtteri Bottas.
Yes.
Which I was reading it going, oh, it's gonna be like Verstappen or Hamilton, and I was like, when I saw Bottas' name, I was like, oh.
From the iconic 2019 race.
Yep, the iconic 2019 race. What else happened in the iconic 2019 race, Em?
I've not actually watched the race before. I just love the Seb bit. So Emily, you tell us after the 2019 race in Montreal.
That's the bit we're on about. We're not about any part of the other race because the other part of the race is just a race. Although Leclerc did come third.
Oh, maybe Leclerc's at Alpha.
Baby Lando.
Ferrari.
No, it was Baby Lando in his McLaren that DNF'd.
Oh.
Anyway, so obviously it was Hamilton won officially by 3.6 seconds. But just before Hamilton won, technically Hamilton came across the finish line second. And just before that happened, Sebastian Vettel went off the track and almost swerved into Lewis Hamilton. And whilst you're not allowed to swerve on the track, I feel the 5-second penalty that Sebastian Vettel received off the FIA was quite harsh.
Yeah, because if he's stopping himself from crashing.
So yeah, he was stopping himself from basically taking himself and Hamilton out with a wall, not the wall of champions. Yeah. So when I watched it back, I was like, that was harsh. And then obviously like Hamilton said over the radio, something like, not how I wanted to win, which is right.
Yeah, fair enough.
They parked in, well, Hamilton and Leclerc parked in Parc Fermé, and Hamilton parked in the number 1 spot, leaving the number 2 spot empty. Vettel didn't park in Parc Fermé, but he moved the number 1 and the number 2 spot.
Yeah, I've seen him. He storms through the garage. He storms through that Mercedes garage. He's going to give total piece of his mind. It's the way he storms through Ferrari, storms through Mercedes, then just turns out of the pit lane in Parc Fermé, and you're like, should have been a quick way to get you to do that. And then he just picks up.
And it was one of the most awkward cool down rooms I have ever witnessed in my life.
Is it worse than the Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton?
Nothing's ever worse than that. I said it's one of.
Nico's just stopped in the
I feel like, let's be fair, it's up there with the cool down rooms of Rosberg and Hamilton. Emma's mate, Rosberg.
Yeah.
And
Emma's mate, Hamilton.
Emma's mate, Hamilton. Emma's mate, Lando. Emma's mate, everyone. Everyone. I feel like it's probably not as awkward as the cool down room of Verstappen and Hamilton in Abu Dhabi 2021.
No.
Either, but it's up there.
It's up that bit. But again, common denominator there.
Yeah, sorry, that was like slow. Like I was like in my own little world explaining that. I could have explained it a little bit quicker, but I just took my time because I could just visually see it in my brain.
Yeah, well, there's a common denominator, right? And it's silliness.
So yeah, but Hamilton ended up winning that one technically by 3.6 seconds.
Okay. I still think Sebastian won.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I've written in my notes saying Vet had 5-second penalty and was fuming.
F-U-M-I-N, fuming.
Fuming. Like he was angry. And there's nothing worse than an angry Sebastian Vettel, because normally he's quite like...
He's quite a chilled person.
Laid back, yeah.
Not that risky.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Canada. Emily's fun fact corner.
Do we get Emily's circuit corner as well?
Emily's what?
Circuit corner.
So, yeah, we get that this week as well. So Emily's fun fact corner. Lewis Hamilton has been on the podium for the last 3 Canadian races.
Where did he come out? I can't even remember last year's country race.
He came 3rd, so it was Verstappen, Alonso, Hamilton.
Okay. I can't remember. It mustn't be very eventful.
No,
It was either wasn't eventful, it was the most eventful race of the season.
no, Verstappen won by 9.5 seconds.
Not eventful.
And then in 2022 it was Verstappen, Sainz, Hamilton.
Okay.
And in 2019 it was Hamilton, Vettel, Leclerc.
Oh, Leclerc.
So the odds are that Hamilton's going to be on the podium this weekend.
Yeah, possibly.
If he's
Depends
at the
on that car.
If he's had the upgrades that Russell had in Monaco.
Yeah. If it works the same, yeah. But we'll never know.
We'll come to Emily's circuit corner later.
Okay. So, fastest lap yet last year, 1 minute 14.481.
By
Perez. Not impressed with that one.
It's my bold prediction this weekend.
But pole time was 1 minute 25.
Is it raining?
That doesn't say this in my book.
It's been raining. It's got to have been raining.
Is the 2019 race, oh no, is the 2022 race that it's good weather for ducks?
Who said that?
Bottas. And I'm going to say he was in an Alpha.
He was in a red Alpha as well, wasn't he?
Yeah. I'm going to say that was probably the 2022 race.
Yeah, I think it was. And obviously we have the groundhog.
Groundhog.
Wait. Oh, who? There's that animal again. I don't know what it's called, but I almost hit it.
Gasly.
I can't remember. It was funny.
Yeah, there's been some radios in Canada over the years.
Yeah. Oh, they nicknamed it Gary the Groundhog.
Yeah.
I hope he makes an appearance this race.
Yeah. Bring it back. I think they might just let them out just for the sake of the race.
Here's a groundhog for shits and giggles.
Like the alligator. Or whatever that dragon thing is.
It was a bearded dragon, wasn't it?
Where's that, Singapore?
I don't know. What was it? It was Godzilla, and then Godzilla's kid.
Yeah.
So a bit of background on Lando Norris that nobody asked for. It's a notoriously shit circuit for Mr. Norris. He progressively get better. He does progressively get better. So in 2019 he DNF'd. In 2022 he came 15th. And in 2023 he came 13th after a 5-second penalty. He was supposed to be 9th. He received his 5-second penalty. Yeah. I don't know what for. I can't remember. So here's to hoping it's in a points finish. At least.
No penalty.
No penalty.
I reckon he'll do alright.
I reckon he'll win. But I reckon he's going to win every week.
Every weekend.
And to be fair, it paid off once.
What a minute.
It paid off a month ago today.
Yes. It did. So, Emily's circuit corner.
How many corners do I get? 4 corners, or?
You have many one?
I only got 2. What shape does
Not
that make?
if you want.
Did you see that meme? Was it, this is a hexagon, this is an octagon, this is an ocongon? And it was an Alpine.
No. We will come on to that after Emily's circuit corner.
Weak. Absolutely weak. So yes, my circuit corner, as tradition states, this was a push. This week circuit looks like it was a cross between one of those white chocolate / pink chocolate mice.
The sugar mouse.
Yeah, the sugar mouse. So it's a bit of a push, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, it looks like a white chocolate mouse.
And this is never the first time I hear them. I normally get diagrams and pictures of what they look like.
I've got an animal for this week. Everybody like, oh, for God's sake. This is supposed to be a semi-serious podcast,
Every single podcast, and we've got Emily doing Pictionary with the tracks.
One word. This big. That with the tail.
Doing charades. The film. The book. It's an animal.
It's a rodent. No. It's quite funny. I will stop at one point and, we are
Yeah,
serious.
just stop at one point. I'll stop at the end of the season. You've run out of tracks.
I'll stop until 2025.
No, actually, you could do 3 races in 2025.
Yeah. Here we go. So that is Emily's Circuit Corner, which is the less serious of the podcast.
I'm really intrigued as what you're going to say about Barcelona in 2 weeks' time. Anyway, so we've had some driving news this week.
Lots of driving news.
2 lots, haven't we? Have I missed some?
I said lots of.
Ocon's leaving Alpine. Not that anybody is surprised for that.
I was going to say, we kind of saw that come in, right?
Yeah. We did after Monaco. We thought it was just going to be one race. And that the news he was leaving the team would come later. But it hasn't. He's leaving at the end of 2025. So who's getting his seat?
I don't know. Sorry, I distracted myself because I looked at Barcelona's circuit.
Oh, you did. So who's getting Ocon's seat? I know who I want it to go to.
Who do you want it to go to?
Jack Doohan.
Yeah.
Which you'll see this weekend, because he's doing FP1 in Ocon's car.
Oh, that wasn't planned.
That wasn't planned, that one. But yeah, so he's doing FP1 for Ocon tomorrow. And I feel like if he does well, he'll get that seat. I think he deserves it. He's done so much testing, so much development for Alpine.
Yeah.
And he's Jack Doohan.
Just ignore me, man. I'm just pouring in new wine.
And he's Jack Doohan. He deserves it. Do you really think who he is?
You're not wrong. Yeah, I think I'll go with that.
And I just don't know who else it would go to.
Hopefully you get on with Pierre.
Yeah, he will. Jack Doohan's like Danny. He's Australian. Everyone gets on with him.
Could do with more Australians in the Formula One.
If Jack Doohan got that seat, we'd have potentially have 3 Australians in F1.
I like how you're gonna say we're gonna have
So we have
three.
3, potentially have 3.
I think at this point, um, sorry, the name escapes me. VCAB.
Peacock.
I just kept
Oh,
going
sorry.
Toro.
Toro Rosso. Just name any of
Um, at this point, I feel like they'd be stupid to get rid of Danny Rick. Because again, if we're gonna go with consistency and stability,
Yeah, but consistency, probably want good consistency.
no, I mean consistency within the team, not
Okay,
results.
because they probably want good consistency.
No, I
I
meant
just want
within.
someone to give Lawson a chance.
Somebody needs to give him a chance because the way he's staring at the back of Danny Rick's neck is getting quite unnerving for me now.
Single day. Anytime you see Danny Rick on that screen, he's behind him.
Yeah, he's like a shadow.
I love Liam Lawson for it. I really do. But it's kind of like someone just needs to give him a chance. And I just don't know who that team would be if it wouldn't be V-Carb.
Yeah. Do you think Ocon's gonna go anywhere else?
No.
Do you think that's it?
I think he'll go to Alpine or endurance. Or just go into endurance.
Yeah. That's Emily's bold prediction.
And if I'm being really, really bold, Jack Doohan doesn't get a seat, Mick gets it. Or it's Mick and Jack Doohan in the Alpines.
I might just be a bit more bolder and say that Alpine's gonna cut all ties with Ocon.
Yeah. He raced like in Europe or something in endurance.
See what happens.
You never know.
No, you never know. There's also the okay, on a scale of 1 to Lewis Hamilton moving to Ferrari, how shocked are you with Red Bull extending Sergio Perez's contract?
Like I
And
said,
then how shocked are you that they extended it by 2 years?
so I'm minus Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari, shocked it was Perez in that overhyped announcement that they did. But I'm Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari, shocked it for 2 years.
Yeah.
Wasn't shocked it was him, shocked the length of it.
So I'm shocked they have gone with him. I get the whole thing about stability.
Yeah,
In
no,
the
I get
team,
the stability thing.
but
Are they trying to cover ground in case Max leaves? Is Max already gone?
yeah, this is the thing we don't know.
And are they putting Perez in so we've got this stable person who knows the car, who's going to develop the car this year for next year?
Yeah. But then there's that whole conversation of who else will put up with being second to Max Verstappen.
Carlos.
Yeah. So if that's the case, that they were worried about someone going second, Carlos would have done it. Carlos did it to Leclerc. He's done it for the last.
For every team has been there for the past.
No, McLaren, he wasn't number 2 to Lando, was he?
Well, only for the first year.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I know.
Carlos would have done it. This is what makes us think that Max is going.
And then Carlos is going to take Max's seat.
Carlos will take Max's.
You're just hoping, you're holding on to that thread of hope that it's not a Williams.
Yeah. But the sad thing is, I've come to the conclusion now it probably will be a Williams he goes to.
Nothing to say he's not going to go back to Toro Rosso. Recap.
I wish he'd go back to Toro Rosso. With Daniel, they can recreate the boy band photos, but instead of Daniel Kvyat, it would be Checo Perez. It'll just be a 3-boy band. Perez can be behind the camera, like, I'm a cool mom.
Yeah. Then I feel like you say about Williams, but then you've got like, I know you don't want him to go to Haas, but you got a Haas seat.
I've seen something today and I think it would be complete chaos. K-Mag and Ocon in a Haas. That would be carnage.
It's carnage with Hulk in a Haas. And to be fair, though, Hulk was like completely innocent in anything to do with Monaco.
Hulk was the innocent one. K-Mag was like swipes everybody out.
I know. Who knows? But like they said, apparently something should be announced before Spain.
Yeah, so that'll be next weekend.
No,
next weekend, the weekend after.
Next
weekend after Spain, talk about the announcement when it was come.
Yeah.
So how many empty seats have we got left now?
So we've got the Mercedes. Why is he there? He could go to Mercedes. He could go to Mercedes.
Could go to Mercedes, he could.
The end
he would be number one driver then.
Yeah.
And I'd love that.
We've got Mercedes.
You've got an Aston Martin. We've not really got an Aston Martin, but it's not been announced.
I think you're living in a delusional world if you think Lance Stroll's not staying at Aston
No,
Martin.
I'm saying it's not been announced, so we've technically got an Aston Martin, but we haven't got an Aston Martin seat.
Oh, okay.
Williams, a Stake, the Mercedes, 2 Alpines, 2 V-Carbs, 2 Haas.
If Sainz went to Williams or Haas or Stake, we'd finally find out if a good driver in a rubbish car makes a good car.
Yeah, we would. That's very true. And leaders potentially would go to Stake.
Because it's Audi in 2026.
That will go Audi in 2026. But I was speaking to one of the girls today and I was saying, realistically, is he going to be signing for 2 years so he develops the car for the 2026 regs and then he goes to Audi in 2027 once they've got the shit together?
I don't know.
But it's a very, very, it's a subject that I think about on a daily basis where Mr. Carlos signs as well.
I think that's a topic, if we go around to it before Spain, I think that's a topic for discussion for it's a complete own podcast.
Complete episode on its own. So maybe we'll do a bonus episode on where could Carlos go.
Like we're gonna have a lot of bonus episodes, but we could be branching out something terrible later on in the year.
Spain's only in 2 weeks' time.
Tangents.
So yeah. And then Perez Red Bull thing, it's just the hype around it baffled us.
We're back onto our telepathic brainwaves again. Now you're back in the country.
Back in the UK, we're back in telepathic brainwaves. The hype around that thing. Why was it his private broadcasting channel on Instagram? And what got me was the depth of some of the girls in our chat went in to say it was Yuki Tsunoda signing for Red Bull.
Hey, that was my thing!
TNES are blurred out, so it's Yuki Tsunoda. Where have you got that from?
I didn't know about that. That was clutching.
It's just clutching at straws, and I really wish it was Yuki, but it wasn't. It was Perez. But is this just to keep the Mexican fans engaged in the sport?
Do Perez's sponsorships not pay for Max's wages?
Probably.
Ultimately, it might just be down to money at the end of the day.
I don't think Kit Kat will pay for Max's wages.
You never know.
But yeah. So that's driver changes. That's silly season. Part 705.
You're not wrong. Do you feel like there's so much silly seasons happening now that there's going to be no silly season during the summer at all?
Yeah. It's going to be like last summer, where there was
There's nothing to
nothing.
talk about.
Last summer, there was literally nothing. And then it was like, oh, the back. There was nothing like to keep you entertained in the 3-week break last year. It's kind of like everyone's resigned.
But then this year, 4 weeks before races started, they dropped the bombshell of Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari.
Yeah.
And we're still talking about it now.
We use it as a scale.
Yeah. It's literally my shockometer. My measurement of shockometers.
Lewis, hero, Lewis going Ferrari.
I used it this morning at work.
So, we have a hometown hero this week. And I use the term hero very lightly. We've got like Mr. Lance Stroll. And he has a special helmet.
I've not seen it.
And to say I'm underwhelmed is an understatement.
No.
So let me get it up. It's not like last year's where we had like the maple syrup and the maple leaves and stuff. So it's all like part of like a little supply chain video. That's the helmet. I'm going to go with you're not going to be impressed.
No, I'm not. I'm really not impressed. That was underwhelming.
It's underwhelming.
Hmm.
But what isn't underwhelming is Lance Stroll going through Tim Hortons in an F1 car.
So the helmet's like yellow and black. Or maybe black, but a yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going for like a bee sort of theme or?
We don't know.
I'm very as hometown celebration helmets go, obviously we had like Yuki with his little cartoon character for Japan, which was really cute.
I had Lando, not Lando. I had Oscar and Danny with really cool helmets for Australia.
Mm-hmm.
We had Charles's one honouring like Jules and his dad.
You even had like even Albon like honoured like for Shanghai. I know Lily's like think it was for her, but
yeah, and
even
like,
that was more epic.
yours for Shanghai was beautiful.
Yeah.
And we had Valtteri doing beavers and everything and whatever on his Australian helmet. So what's that?
Hell, even Lando and Oscar's tribute helmets to Senna were better than that.
I just don't get it. It's like he's not asked.
It's like he doesn't care. That is almost a helmet of say.
They're expecting us to have a special helmet for hometown, so I'm just going to change the colour.
Yeah.
Just not for it. Not for that attitude. What I am bad for is his sister's attitude towards him racing. But I think that's very much their relationship, like with Scotty and his sister, is very much different attitude to what Lance has.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that is the special helmets for this week.
Just the one.
Just the one. Underwhelming. It's not a special livery.
No, and to be fair, like we've had like a special livery like pretty much every place.
We're just not been given anything. Canada.
Been given nothing.
Other than footage from one of the girls we know of every single F1 driver while she's been in Montreal.
Plus Jane Vowels as well.
And Zach Brown.
Oh, you see Zach Brown? Okay.
The Zach Brown photo that yesterday as well.
I didn't see Zach Brown.
But yeah, there's been nothing really. Emily has gave it all. Another Emily, you know. Yeah. Bold predictions. Again,
I want others first.
Others first.
Okay.
I've screenshot them all.
Ah, I taught you well, didn't I?
So we've got Lewis is actually going to get a win, which statistically probably could happen in the history of the track.
Yeah.
Not performance of the car.
Sheer determination and willpower of the driver.
Yeah. Megan E. It said an Oscar win and a Lando P2.
Okay.
Which again, statistically the season could happen.
If we're going to go along with the M tradition.
The M in the pattern. Oscar
Ferrari, McLaren, that means
it would be a Carlos winning Monza.
It'll be a Ferrari driver winning Monza.
Don't know how happy that makes me.
If we're going to go with the...
And if we're going to pattern, it would be Carlos.
Come
on. Becca said Logan Q2 appearance. And she's also said if she says it every week, it'll surely happen at one point.
She's manifesting. You can't forgive a girl for manifesting the same thing every week.
No. It's you did and it worked.
Okay. He's just doing a little bit harder now.
Emma S has said McLaren 1-2, and again, that would always be his.
Always. It'll always be mine.
And it'll always be yours. Zoe has said, Albon DRS Cream Masterclass, and Ocon's just going to be a menace for the rest of the season.
Probably.
Emily, who was in Montreal, said double McLaren podium. And she's also said Carlos on DNF. Live, Laugh, Love, Lucy. No groundhogs get hurt this year. It's her bold prediction. And she also feels like it's her duty to put a delusional Danny Rick prediction in. He laps the field, P1, he gets 1,000 points for lapping the field.
When I saw that, I was howling.
I just love the delusional Lucy Danny Rick prediction.
I feel like we just need the delusional Danny Rick corner.
And just have Lucy.
Yeah.
100%. You put some bold predictions in as well. Perez finishes in the points. And Ocon doesn't cause any trouble. I feel like that's very bold.
Very bold. Now, when I thought that, I was like, oh, I like that one. And I also like the fact that Perez ends in the points as well, because it's not looking great.
Perez just ends the race.
But to be fair, I feel like at this point, it's a bold prediction to say Perez actually finishes the race.
Yeah.
Oh, and K-Mag doesn't cause any drama.
Yeah. As I said last week, I think Alonso's going to end up on the podium.
He did last week. Last year.
Last year. Yeah, I feel like he's just going to do it. But what is your... So, shall we do it a bit differently? Shall we do pole, second and third, and then first, second and third? Like, pole prediction, and then
Starting grid.
the starting grid, and then
Vision.
podium.
Yeah. Can I just say one more bold prediction?
Yeah.
Max Verstappen acquaints himself with the Wall of Champions.
I was just, when you said I want to do one more prediction, I was going to say, I've actually just thought of one. And it doesn't look good for 3. It contradicts what I've just said about Alonso, really. But all 3 world champions DNF at the World Champions.
At the same time.
Not at the same time. Because let's face it, one's going to be here in the wall, red flags. Around Hamilton, wall, red flag. 3 red flags in this race.
That's usually just Tinder.
Just my daily life. That's just my daily life. But yeah, so all 3 result. Yeah, 3. Sorry, how many world champions were on the grid? Right. Yeah, all 3 DNF after a blow with the Wall of Champions.
Just like, a minor little thing, but enough to, like, so the car's no longer drivable for the week.
Yeah, not like, just like a engine stops.
No, like a slight, it just whacks the wheel.
Like if it goes in, no, this is the one, this is the car. Goes in, nose, engine stops, that's all he has to do.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, starting grid.
From 20th?
If you want to,
No.
if you want to do it.
No. I reckon someone will start from the pits.
Okay. I'm going to go with Logan. Or a Haas.
How cute was he in Emily's video? Anyway, yep, sorry.
Anyway, we digress on Emily's videos of everybody in Montreal.
So starting, I think we'll have Leclerc, Norris, Verstappen.
I was going to say the exact same.
Oh, there you go.
Or Leclerc, Piastri, Verstappen.
Okay. Where's Sainz? Okay, hun.
I'm feeling generous.
Feeling generous to the other drivers.
Other people.
I bet you thought I was giving you that weird look at it, as if say, where's Lando Norris? But no. It was, where's Carl Sainz?
That was only the starting grid, that's not a podium.
Oh. Right, okay. Podium. May the odds be ever in your favour. So, Leclerc.
Yeah. I could tell you what you're going to say. Leclerc, Piastri, Norris. Or Leclerc, Norris, Piastri. Tell you it. Was that right? Please tell
Do I even need to be on this podcast anymore? Because you can just talk for the both of us now. It's just becoming like that. If you manifested enough.
It'll happen. I'm gonna go. Sainz, Leclerc, Norris.
I thought you were going to say Oscar then.
Interchangeable, really, but no, I'm gonna go Norris.
Yeah, but we've had a double Ferrari podium. Like loads, so let's have a double McLaren podium.
We've just got a good car. We had so many double McLaren podiums last year. And no double Ferraris.
Okay. Where do you think Max is going to finish?
6th.
Oh, I thought 5.
I don't
6
know
is too much.
fifth though.
Monaco finished 6th.
I don't know who would be 5th though.
You know, considering Hamilton's finished on the podium the last 3 years, none of us have said Lewis Hamilton.
Hamilton might be 5th. Or might be the other Mercedes. I can't face giving him a shout out again this week.
What, giving him praise?
Can't give him praise 2 weeks in a row.
Okay, fair enough.
Can't.
Yeah, I guess it's good predictions for podiums.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
I think we're getting a bit more realistic with them.
Or the drivers are just actually like, you know,
We're listening to Pwine on a weekly basis.
let's just go with that one. That the drivers are obviously listening to Pwine.
Must be.
Not so bold prediction for Sunday. It's gonna rain.
Yeah. It's going to be a safety car.
60% chance of rain by her.
And 17 cars are going to finish.
Ooh, okay.
So that goes in with my 3 DNFs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. Anything else for this week? So, thanks for joining us, guys. We will see you next week.
Let's go. Post Canada. I couldn't remember where we were.
Bye, guys.
Bye.